I rose from places meant to break. Learned the world by every ache. I stitched my flaws with quiet pride, kept my battles deep inside. No one teaches how to stand. You learn by burning your own hand. Every fall became my steel. Every scar refined my will. I'm a gentleman built from ruins, crafted slow, carved by bruising. I don't beg, I don't bend. I speak truth that doesn't end. Yeah, gentleman built from ruins, earn my calm through all my losing. You can doubt the path I choose, but you can't deny the way I grew. I walked through nights that had no stars, carried weight like broken bars. Every friend I thought was true taught me what a man must do. You build respect from quiet steps, not from noise or empty threats. Honor ain't a crown you wear, it's the weight you always bear. I'm a gentleman built from ruins, crafted slow, carved by bruising. I don't beg, I don't bend. I speak truth that doesn't end. Yeah, a gentleman built from ruins, earn my calm through all my losing. You can doubt the path I choose, but you can't deny the way I grew. Strength ain't forged in perfect days, it's built through loss and broken ways. And when the world calls you a ghost, you stand taller than the most. Yeah, men like me don't chase applause. Yeah, we rise steady without flaws. Ruins made me who I am. Silent still, a quiet man. I'm a gentleman built from ruins, carved in fire, shaped by bruising. I don't stumble when winds blow. I move colder, calm and slow. I wear my hands in blackened gloves, learn the cost of truth and love. Every promise, every word, twisted, quiet, never heard. Men like me don't speak too loud. We move in shadows, far from crowd. Every lie becomes a tool. Every secret keeps me cool. Black gloves, honest lies, my trade. Silent deals in midnight shade. You can watch, you can guess, but I don't falter, I don't confess. Yeah, black gloves, honest lies, teach a man to recognize. Truth is sharp and lies are deep. Men like me don't stumble, we creep. I've walked where daylight fears to go. Learn the fire only I know. Every choice a silent war. Every scar a secret score. Discipline guides every step. Honor waits where promises slip. You can try to break my code, but I walk the path I chose. Black gloves, honest lies, my trade. Silent deals in midnight shade. You can watch, you can guess, but I don't falter, I don't confess. Yeah, black gloves, honest lies, teach a man to recognize. Truth is sharp and lies are deep. Men like me don't stumble, we creep. When the night is still and cold, men reveal what can't be told. And every shadow that I cast is a story built to last. Strength ain't loud, it's in the hand that endure and understand. And when the world forgets my face, I remain steady in place. Black gloves, honest lies unseen. Craft is sharp, precise and clean. You can follow, you can pry, but the truth stays where I lie. I've seen kings fall from their thrones, heard their screams turn into stones. Power never stays for long. crowns the strong. Every rise comes with a price. Every truth cuts like a knife. Men who chase the golden sign always find blood on the crown line. There's blood on the crown line, cold and real, the kind of truth you taste not feel. You want power, learn to burn. Every victory takes a turn. Yeah, blood on the crown line. Etched in pain, no man rises without stain. You can climb the throne in fire, but every crown sits on a pyre. I watched empires bend and break, built from fear and one mistake. The loudest kings were first to fall. The quiet ones outlived them all. Strength ain't wearing royal clothes, it's how a man survives his blows. Every ruler learns in time, you'll pay for blood on the crown line. When the night pulls down your pride, you'll see what's left deep inside. Crowns don't shine for men who fear, they shine for those who persevere. And when the final smoke is gone, you stand alone or not at all. Silent crime, that's why blood coats the crown line. There's blood on the crown line, dark and true, but it's the path strong men walk through. You don't win without the scar, you just learn who you really are. Steps inside like storm and silk, hands as cold as winter milked. Every step a warning scent, dressed in vengeance and velvet. Men don't dare to meet his gaze. He's been through fire, lost in haze. Smiles soft but cuts like knives. He's the shadow in your life, dressed in vengeance and velvet. Every word carved his world from pain and smoke. Learn that silence speaks more than jokes. Every loss a sharpened edge, every vow a binding pledge. He walks alone through crowded streets where danger lingers, danger greets. Power lives in quiet hands. He rules the night, he makes the plans. Dressed in vengeance and velvet, every word a secret threat. You can try, you can pretend, but he won't break, he won't bend. Yeah, dressed in vengeance and velvet, silent fire, never forget. You can test, you can defy, but his calm makes weak men cry. When the world sleeps soft and small, he's the shadow watching all. Discipline is armor worn through the nights before the dawn. Men like him don't need applause. Their strength lives in their loss, and every whisper, every thread is a promise you won't forget. Dressed in vengeance and velvet, silent fire, cold and set. Walk with him if you dare, but beware the calm he wears. I walk through ruins of my past. Shadows linger, memories last. Every step a battle won, every scar beneath the sun. Men like me don't seek the light. We learn to conquer, not to fight. Every whisper, every lie made me sharper, made me rise. Ghosts watch me rise, silent, cold. They know the stories never told. You can doubt, you can fear, but my path is always clear. Yeah, ghosts watch me rise, unseen, built from pain and places mean. You can question what you see, but you'll never. I walk through ruins of my past. Shadows linger, memories last. Every step a battle won, every scar beneath the sun. Men like me don't seek the light. We learn to conquer, not to fight. Every whisper, every lie made me sharper, made me rise. Ghosts watch me rise, silent, cold. They know the stories never told. You can doubt, you can fear, but my path is always clear. Yeah, ghosts watch me rise, unseen, built from pain and places mean. You can't question what you see, but you'll never question me. I've walked through nights that had no end, carried burdens I can't land. Every loss a teacher's hand shaped me strong to make a stand. I don't stumble, I don't fall, I just answer every call. Discipline and fire combined, that's how men like me are defined. Ghosts watch me rise, silent, cold. They know the stories never told. You can doubt, you can fear, but my path is always clear. Yeah, ghosts watch me rise, unseen, built from pain and places mean. You can't question what you see, but you'll never question me. When the smoke clears and the dawn breaks, I'm the shadow no one shakes. Men like me don't need applause. We just bend, we never pause. And every spirit, every shade knows the price a man has paid. Strength isn't given, it's survived. That's how real men stay alive. Ghosts watch me rise, patient still. I move forward, I and will. You can follow, you can wait, but I decide my own fate. Every word he speaks cuts deep, echoes secret shadows keep. Men like him don't waste their breath. They face fire, they face death. Eyes that hold 1,000 storms, voice that bends but never conforms. You feel the weight before he smiles. He's been walking 100 miles. He talks like a man who survived, seen the world and stayed alive. Every glance a quiet test, every silence proves the best. Yeah, he talks like a man who survived, carved his path, he's self-derived. You can doubt, you can pry, but he's the truth you can't deny. He's walked through ruins, burned and scarred, played the hand that fate dealt hard. Every friend that turned away taught him how to win the day. Discipline is daily creed, strength is only word He's the man who's always home. Men like him don't beg or break. They just take what life will stake. And when the smoke clears, he stands, built from fire with steady hands. He talks slow, but words are strong. He's the one who proved them wrong. He talks like a man who survived, never shaken, always primed. You can watch, you can guess, he's the shadow in success. He stepped in rooms without a word, but every heartbeat could be heard. Men like him don't talk too loud. Their silence shakes the strongest crowd. His eyes were storms that never fade, built from choices giants made. You don't guess what he'll become. You feel the danger in your lungs. Final warning, quiet fire slowly forming. Every move a measured line, calm as ice but sharp as time. Yeah, you walk like a final warning. Sunset man, midnight morning. You can stare but you won't see the war he keeps inside the sea. He carried nights upon his chest, never broke, never confessed. Pain became his loyal friend, guided him when roads would bend. He wasn't cruel, he wasn't kind, he lived 2 steps ahead of mine. Discipline in every breath, a man who learned to dance with death. He walked like a final warning, quiet fire slowly forming. Every move a measured line, calm as ice but sharp as time. Yeah, he walked like a final warning. Sunset man, midnight morning. You can stare but you won't see the war he keeps inside the sea. Some men rise with empty pride. He rose from battles deep inside. No spotlight ever touched his face, but legends knew his silent grace. And when the world forgot his name, his shadow still outplayed the him don't chase applause. They just become the final laws. He walks like a final warning, steady fears beyond ignoring. You can run or you can hide, but you'll feel him when he arrives. I've sat where shadows choke the air, where every lie leaves men aware. Whiskey whispers, cigars burn slow. Truth hides where the embers glow. Friends are ghosts in smoke-filled halls. Trust gets lost behind the walls. Every scar a quiet proof. Men like me walk silent aloof. Hearts don't heal in smoke rooms. They just learn to carry their wounds. You can try to mend or pray, but the night will make you pay. Yeah, hearts don't heal in smoke rooms. They survive inside the gloom. Every word you never spoke leaves its mark where the heart broke. I made my peace with lonely nights, with whispered sins and secret fights. Discipline is what remains when the soul absorbs the pain. Honor lives where silence thrives. In the dark, a man survives. No one cheers, no one sees the cost of living on your knees. Hearts don't heal in smoke rooms. They just learn to carry their wounds. You can try to mend or pray, but the night will make you pay. Yeah, hearts don't heal in smoke rooms. They survive inside the gloom. Every word you never spoke leaves its mark where the heart broke. Some men rise through fire and ash. Some men crumble, some men clash. I learned to walk with ghosts inside. Carry my demons, never hide. And when the dawn breaks cold and pale, I'm still standing, I will prevail. Men like me don't cry or swoon. Hearts don't heal in smoke rooms. Hearts don't heal in smoke rooms. They just learn to carry their wounds. You can run, you can deny, but the truth will never lie. He walked in calm, controlled and still, eyes like fire, heart of steel. Every word a measured trap, every glance a silent slap. Men like him don't make mistakes. He knows exactly what it takes. You think you see his gentle grin, but it hides the war he keeps within. His smile was a loaded weapon, calm as night, cold as heaven. One wrong move, one careless word, and you'll feel the sting, you'll get burned. Yeah, his smile was a loaded weapon. Don't mistake it for affection. You can try, you can pretend, but his grin marks the start or end. He's been betrayed by friend and kin, learned the world plays to win. Every bond, every oath, tested under fire and bold. He keeps secrets locked inside, never needs the crowd or pride. Power isn't loud or shown, it's the quiet that makes it known. His smile was a loaded weapon, calm as night, cold as heaven. One wrong move, one careless word, and you'll feel the sting, you'll get burned. Yeah, his smile was a loaded weapon. Don't mistake it for affection. You can try, you can pretend, but his grin marks the start or end. Gentle hands, others fall where silence stands. He walks alone, he walks the line, his smile deadly yet refined. And when the world thinks they've won, he's already begun. Men like him don't need applause, his weapons hidden in the law. His smile was a loaded weapon, steady, sharp, never reckless. You can test it, you can stare, but it's a trap if you dare. cross became my guide, every scar a place to hide. Men don't rise from gentle ways, they rise through fire, nights and haze. I've walked where angels fear to tread, learned the truths the weak have fled. I learned discipline from pain, held my heart beneath the chain. You can curse, you can blame, but only I can bear the flame. Yeah, I learned discipline from pain. It's what rises when men wane. You can judge, you can't pretend, but my strength won't break or bend. I'll face the nights without a friend. Every shadow became my lens, taught me patience, taught me fear, taught me what a man must hear. I don't pray, I don't beg, I take the lessons life has said. Every wound, every fall teaches honor above all. I learned discipline from pain, held my heart beneath the chain. You can't curse, you can't blame, but only I can bear the flame. Yeah, I learned discipline from pain. It's what rises when men wane. You can't judge, you can't pretend, but my strength won't break or bend when the storm strips all away. You'll see what discipline can say. Men like me survive the night, carry darkness, bear the fight. And when the world forgets your name, your soul still walks untouched by shame. Pain is teacher, pain is king. I bow to none, I rise in spring. From pain. Stumble, I don't sway, I just rise at break of day. Walked through nights that never end, lost a lover, lost a friend. Every choice I made alone turned my heartbeat into stone. I learned the truth the hardest way. Midnight charge is what you pay. Some men sleep with quiet dreams, men like me replay the screams. Midnight doesn't forgive men like me. It shows the things I never want to see. Every silence cuts my skin, every memory pulls me in. night makes every true stay. I kept my word, I kept my fire, buried her beneath desire. But wounds don't die, they just get deep. They haunt the hours you can't sleep. I've held guilt inside my chest, treated pain like honor guests. Discipline became my shield, but midnight breaks what daylight healed. Midnight doesn't forgive men like me. It shows the things I never wanna see. Every silence cuts my skin, every memory pulls me in, yeah. Midnight doesn't forgive men like me. It keeps my shadows company. You can hide from light all day, but night makes every truth stay. Don't forget, sins and choices both collect. Men like me were built in smoke, made from things we never spoke. And when the world stops asking why, I still bleed beneath the sky. Strong men walk through agony, with midnight dragging silently. Doesn't forgive men like me, but it's the place I'm meant to be. I don't fear the dark I hold, I walk through it calm and cold. Night falls heavy on my chest, silence puts my soul to test. I've walked where angels fear to go, learn the world won't let men grow. Every choice a shadowed line, but every friend betrays in time. Truth is harder than any sword, you'll survive only by your word. No saints in the quiet hour, only men who claim their power. You can pray or you can kneel, but the night don't care how you feel. No saints in the quiet hour, only shadows, silent towers. You can hide but you can't escape. The darkness tests what men can take. discipline from every lie. Every promise, every vow taught me when to bend, when not now. Honor lives in whisper deep, not in songs or hollow creeds. Men who last through storm and rain know the cost, embrace the pain. No saints in the quiet hour, only men who claim their power. You can pray or you can kneel, but the night don't care how you feel. No saints in the quiet hour, only shadows, silent towers. You can't hide, but you can't escape. The darkness tests what men can take. No applause, just the silence and my Lord. No saints in the quiet hour, only men who claim their power. Walk alone, walk steady, true. The night rewards the chosen few. Never asked for handouts, fame, earned my place and kept my name. Every lesson, every scar built the man I truly are. Men like me don't flaunt their might. We earn honor in the fight. Discipline became my shield, truth and fire my only yield. Respect built my armor stone by stone. I stand alone, I stand alone. You can try, you can pry, but I don't falter, I don't lie. Yeah, respect built my armor strong. It's where I've stood, where I belong. You can doubt, you can pretend, but my walls don't break, they defend. Without a friend, learned the hard way how to bend. Every promise, every vow made me sharper than the now. I don't flinch, I don't sway, I just move in my own way. Power lives in quiet hands, men like me don't need command. Respect built my armor, stone by stone. I stand alone, I stand alone. you can't pretend. But my walls don't break, they defend. When the world weighs on your chest, you find the strength to beat the rest. Oh, and every scar that life bestows is a story that only a man knows. Men like me walk calm and cold, carry on or carry go. Respect built my armor deep, it's the reason I don't weep. Respect built my armor stone by stone, silent power fully grown. Walk with me if you dare, but my fortress is always there. I've grown where nothing else could thrive, learned to burn just to survive. Every strike became a seed, every loss a bitter creed. Men like me don't beg or kneel, we take the pain and make it steel. Every night a lesson on, roots in fire, soul in stone. Men like me don't bend, don't moan, with roots in fire, soul in stone. Roots in fire, soul in stone. Silent power felt the weight of bones and stone. Men like me don't scream or cry. We learn to watch, we learn to spy. Every echo, every hush teaches patience, builds a crush. Truth doesn't live in what is said, it's in the silence in your head. Silence taught me the truth, slow and clear. Every lesson carved in fear. You can shout, you can plead, but silence knows the things you need. Yeah, silence taught me the truth, shaped my mind and shaped my youth. You can fight, you can lie, but it's the quiet that never dies. I've walked alone through broken streets, felt the sting of bitter cheats. Every shadow, every shade made me stronger, unafraid. Discipline became my guide, on a walk there by my side. Men like me survive the night, carry darkness, carry light. Silence taught me the truth, slow and clear. Every lesson carved in fear. You can shout, you can plead, but silence knows the things you need. Yeah, silence taught me the truth, shaped my mind and shaped my youth. You can fight, you can lie, but it's the quiet shaking more. Steel bones don't tremble, boy. Pain don't break what pain employs. You can cut me, I'll still rise with colder heart and clearer eyes. Storms without a plea, stood my ground, kept dignity. Men like me don't bow or bend. We carry rules, we won't pretend. Every fight, every scar made me stronger than they are. You can curse, you can complain. I walk calm through blood and rain. Oh, the gentleman who never knelt, earned his peace, paid and fell. You can test, you can pry, but I don't waver, don't comply. Yeah, the gentleman who never knelt, walks in shadows, cards are dealt. You can doubt, you can scheme, but I live the way I dream. I've walked through fire, walked through night, faced the wrongs, defended right. Every loss, every fall taught me strength above it all. Discipline, my closest friend, honor stays until the end. Men like me don't seek applause, we just move with quiet laws. The gentleman who never knelt, earned his peace, paid and fell. You can test, you can pry, but I don't waver, don't comply. Yeah, the gentleman who never knelt, walks in shadows, cards are dealt. You can doubt, you can scheme, but I live the way I dream. When the world breaks men like me, we stand tall, silently. Every choice, every vow shows the man I am right now. And when the night draws calm and still, I've climbed the highest, strongest hill. The gentleman who never bowed owns his silence, claims his shroud. The gentleman who never knelt, walked through fire, never fell. Fear or shame control his hand. He remains the last to stand. street is silent, shadows lean. I move where men have never been. Every step a measured pace, every glance a hidden face. I don't flinch, I don't complain. The night whispers my name again. Men like me don't ask for light. We rule the hours beyond sight. The night calls me by name, slow and low. Every secret it wants me to know. You can run, you can hide, but the darkness knows your pride. Yeah, the night calls me by name. I walk steady through the flame. You can doubt the path I take, but I decide what's real or fake. I've walked alone through storm and fire, faced the world, felt desire. Every shadow, every lie, built the man who won't comply. Discipline, my guiding hand, unashamed in this dark land. Men like me don't bow or plead. We become what the world will need. The night calls me by name, slow and low. Every secret it wants me to know. You can run, you can hide, but the darkness knows your pride. Yeah, the night calls me by name. I walk steady through the flame. You can doubt the path I take, but I decide what's real or fake. When silence thickens heavy deep, I move like shadows while men sleep. Strength isn't loud, it's unseen. It's the calm in what has been. And when the first light hits the sky, I'm still moving cold and sly. Men like me don't seek acclaim. The night forever calls my name. The night calls me by name, clear and strong. I've been walking it all along. You can follow, you can stay, but I lead where shadows play. I've held my fire behind my teeth, spoken codes beneath the heat. Every lesson carved in bone taught me men walk life alone. I've seen loyalty disappear, turning warm hearts into fear. Whiskey burns but not as deep This truth's a grown man has to keep. Whiskey burns, but truth is colder. Hits you hard when nights get older. You can drown the pain in smoke, but truth still cuts the words you spoke. Yeah, whiskey burns, but truth is colder. Turns a young man into a soldier. You can numb the heart you hide, but truth stays standing by your side. Oh. I've walked through trust that didn't last, buried chapters from my past. Every promise, every lie made me sharp enough to try. The world don't care about your scars, only how you play your cards. Fate don't whisper fake commands. That's how real men understand. Oh, whiskey burns, but truth is colder. Hits you hard when nights get older. You can drown the pain in smoke, but truth still cuts the words you spoke. Yeah, whiskey burns, but truth is colder. Turns a young man into a soldier. You can numb the heart you hide, but truth stays standing by your side. Oh. Some truths live inside your chest, tight and heavy, never rest. Some truths sting like winter air, but keep you strong enough to bear. And when the world turns dark and quiet, you learn pain is just a diet for the men who never fold. They walk through fire, calm and cold. Oh, whiskey burns, but truth is colder. Etching lessons on your shoulder. You can fear it, you can run, but truth outlives everyone. No, 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 no. I light the room slow, shadows answer low, glass against my palm. Night moves like a calm. Whiskey burns where I stand. Smoke folds round my hand. I don't beg, I don't bend. This bottle knows my end. Coat hangs like a promise. Silence keeps its profit. City hums distant and far. I count the wounds like scars. Whiskey burns where I stand. Smoke folds round my hand. I don't bend, I don't bend. knows my end. Soft men break loud, I learned to walk proud. No apologies in my eyes, just slow truths and goodbye. Letters fold in drawers, memories burn slow. I traded love for steel, kept the night and what it feels. Whiskey burns where I stand, smoke folds round my hand. I don't beg, I don't bend, this bottle knows my